come to Mexico City, you have to eat from a street food stand. It's unlike anything else you could ever experience in the States or Canada. Good afternoon, amigos. From the streets of Mexico City, we're about to eat some tacos. Well, I'm about to eat some tacos. I don't know if they have what eats. Taqueria Las Cocuyos. Los Cocuyos. Great start to the video. Una de lengua, una de surtida, y uno de campechano. I only know what lengua is. I don't know what the other two are. Comment below, let me know what I'm about to eat. It looks amazing. The stand's been pretty busy since we've been here, so it must be good. We'll see.
What do you have here?
Okay, the campechano, the surtida, and the lengua. I haven't put any sauce on here yet. I'm gonna have to ask him if it's gringo spicy or Mexican spicy. It looks pretty bad, but bad as in really spicy. But we'll start with the lengua and go from there. I've never had lengua before. It looked pretty strange when he was cutting it. Extremely tender. That is good. It's like the right amount of fat, right amount of tongue in that, right amount of tongue, right amount of meat, muscle. But no, very, very tender, very juicy. If you don't watch him cut the meat like off the tongue, it doesn't seem nasty. It seems weird when he does that, but it's worth the taste. But if you weren't to know, I think you would guess maybe it's something similar to like roast beef or something. It's really, really, really juicy, really tender.
Taco number 2.
Okay, the first one was really good. I do want to point out this stand is like more pricey than I expected it to be. The lengua was 25 pesos. Let us know if that's like going rate. And the other tacos were 17 pesos, which seems kind of pricey. That might sound strange if you're coming from the States or Canada, but I think you can get a taco for around 9 to 12 pesos here. But it's worth it if it tastes good, and so far it does. Now we're gonna go with the surtida, maybe. I have no idea what surtida is. I think I like the lengua just a tad bit better. This one almost tastes a little bit more fatty. So it's very juicy, very flavorful. It didn't taste like it has quite as much meat in it. I do want to point out, one of our torta videos, I said I like tortas better than tacos. One of those reasons is because one, torta fills me up, and I'm just a glutton. I like to eat like a lot of food. I want to feel full, I want to feel stuffed, and I would have to eat a lot of tacos. But tacos do, like per tortilla, per square inch, they pack a lot of flavor in a small amount of space. So it's like every bite has a lot of different flavors in there, and I think that's something that's missing in a torta. So.
Tacos are making their way back up.
They're making their way back up.
Our last piece to taco about.
The campechano. Is that how it's pronounced, you think? Campechano?
Yeah.
Campechano. I will say the salsa is starting to sneak up on me. It's affecting my gringo-ness. But this one looks really good. It looks like a mix of maybe chorizo, maybe beef. I have no idea.
Third one's a charm?
Mm-hmm. That one is really good. The chorizo, which I saw some kind of sausage it's like perfectly crispy, or something in here is perfectly crispy. I don't know what it is. So it's a good mix from the lengua and the surtida that were both a little bit more juicy. Fatty sounds bad, but that's kind of a little bit worth it. We're juicy. Switching up to something a little bit more crispy, a little bit more meaty is good. I like this one. This one might be a tie with lengua so far.
It's like you're not the only one who wants tacos.
I finished it all.
Greg finished an entire meal.
Now we get to get dessert. No, and I'm sure some of you are wondering where Hillary's tacos are, and then she'll maybe say something here in a minute.
I'll taco about it.
We'll talk about that in a second. We're gonna go to another place. This place, if you come to Mexico City, highly recommend it. Very good. Again, it seems a little bit more expensive compared to other tacos, but the quality is delicious. So I don't ever want the cheapest taco. That's my rule. I don't want the cheapest taco in town. I'm okay paying a little bit better, especially if it tastes good. And I do want to say, we've eaten at a lot of restaurants, and I know some of our first few videos were all at restaurants, and we had some comments about why we're eating street food. And to be quite honest with you, quite frank with you, one of the reasons we sit at home working all day, sometimes we just want to go to a place and sit down and relax, where it's a little bit harder to do that at a street stand. I think this is good if you're on the run, if you just don't have quite as much time, or if you just don't, if you don't want to sit down necessarily. But there is something to be said about interacting with the people on the streets, being like right in the mix. It truly is a special thing. If you're coming to Mexico City, you have to eat from a street food stand. It's unlike anything else you could ever experience in the States or Canada. We've made a smooth transition from street tacos to another Mexican classic, churros and pozole. We're in the Casa de Churros, Pozole y Churros. I think I'm just gonna get pozole. Hillary's gonna get an order of 15 churros. After all the hiking we did the other day. Never been here before. Hillary, tell us a little bit about your taco selection.
So in 2010, I decided I was going to be vegetarian. It was a personal choice, and then I decided after that, maybe, I don't know, a month later, that I was only going to eat chicken, white meat, chicken, turkey, some fish. So since then, I've not, you guys probably don't even notice, but except for that I always eat cheese and bread. Unfortunately, this taco stand, they did not have that. So we came to plan B for me. I am definitely not too good for street food, and I was wishing they had some chickens there. Yes. But I would have only eaten the tortillas there, and that would have been a waste of my calories. So
yeah, exactly. I think we just need to find a place that has some good chicken
tacos,
or some really good cheese quesadillas.
Yeah.
Which sounds redundant.
I'm really not that picky. I totally am.
As long as they have chicken, cheese, turkey,
and churros.
Important question: how many tacos is a normal amount of tacos to eat? Because I ate 3. And granted, I eat more than the normal person. I'm a little larger than the normal person, I would say, at around 210 to 215 pounds. But
it's not normal.
I had 3, and I still feel pretty hungry. But I feel like ordering more. I've never seen anybody order like more than 4, unless it was for their family. So I don't know how many to order. I don't know, what is the acceptable amount to order? I want to order right at that amount.
Fully hot horchata.
Hot horchata, I've never even heard of that. It looks good though, it looks hot.
Oh man.
It's good? Tastes like warm horchata or?
Oh yeah, it's good.
I have a grande pozole, guacamole, what do you have?
This is a chalupa. It's kind of like a tostada with stuff on top. I thought it was going to be more similar to a huarache, which is like a softer, bigger tortilla. I'm not really sure.
The difference between
a tostada, I'm not sure what the difference between a tostada and a chalupa and a huarache are now.
Sope.
I need your help.
I have 3 different salsas here. I think these 2 are both jalapeno. I don't know what this one is. We'll find out. Okay. That orange one's got some spice to it. I don't know. Yeah, it's got some spice to it, but it's like almost like a creamy chipotle type. That's spicy.
This is gonna be the second day in a row I'm gonna finish my meal.
Jeez, okay. That looks really good.
To be fair, this is the first real meal I've had all day, so.
Yeah, we haven't really eaten that much today. I got a little overconfident with my salsa here. I just poured about half of it in there. I'm starting to pay for it. Pozole, by the way, is very good. It's excellent. I did have a question for you guys. How often do you eat street food personally? And when do you do it? Is it a breakfast kind of thing? Is it lunch? On your way back from work? What me and Hillary said was, I think the street food seems perfect for lunch. Like your work break, or we're leaving the house, we can run and grab something, walk a little bit, eat, talk, take a quick break. Or maybe on your way home from work, if you got to run home, just grab something real quick, maybe before you have a bigger dinner. I don't know. So let me know, like, when it's most customary to eat street food and what time of day you have it. and how much you ordered.
We are finished eating our dinner. It was good. I ate all 3 of my chalupas, which is second day in a row I finished my entire meal, so gains.
And I actually didn't finish mine, so this is strange.
Big day, big day. I need your help to find a vegetarian taco stand. I know I am the strangest person on earth, but I think if there's a vegetarian taco stand anywhere in the world, we've got to be all over it.
Yeah.
So, all my veggie friends out there.
It doesn't have to be a purely vegetarian, maybe just like how to find one with nopales.
Options.
Yeah, like what kind of taqueria typically has less meaty options.
Yeah, less meaty here. Probably the most disappointing thing we will ever tell you right now on a more somber note. We're at a place called Casa Churra, and we are not getting churros. He's making them right in front of us, but I think after a really long hike yesterday, which you've probably already seen us do, I think churro count's a little too high still. So with that said, I think that's a wrap on this one. No stuffed churros because we're already stuffed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe to our channel, that way you get notified. Wait, click the bell, that way you get notified.
Every time.
We post a video, and we'll see you guys
tomorrow. It's harder than it seems, isn't it?
It is hard. And if you guys would like to support us, get a few extra perks in a different way, head on over to our Patreon page. Greg will post a link below for that. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.